So here we go. Okay. I want to give a little bit of a shout out to someone who I'm really proud of this week. She hit a pretty good milestone in her walk, and I'm so thrilled for her. She hit 50-pound loss, and that is Horizon over at Horizon Space Small V, capital V. That's her channel name. So if you don't subscribe to her, take a peek, go watch her. She's doing really good, having a great week, and I know it would just thrill the socks off of her if you would go visit her. Um, so go take a peek at Horizon, okay? And I want to give another little bit of a shout out to someone that we don't know. I mean, we all know her, but she's not part of this group. But I just have to say that I was so proud of Kathy Lee Gifford this week. Yesterday, day before, Monday. So yesterday, right? She was, she's on the Today Show, and she was, she did a tribute to Frank. You know, her husband Frank passed away, and I'm just proud of her. I mean, for standing up for her beliefs on a national level, I just got to give her kudos. That was awesome of her to just stand up. Don't be afraid. Don't be backed away from. And we all have our beliefs, and she stood for hers, and that's what I'm commending. Of course, we have the same beliefs, so that helps me. But I'm talking about if you believe in something, even as this journey that we're on, you believe in it or you don't believe in it. And if you're doing it and you're not in full-fledged belief that this is going to work for you, pick something else. Do something else. Do what is going to work for you. Do I think that keto is going to be my long haul thing? I have no idea. I really have no idea where I'm going to go. Because if I'm being straight up honest, I'm seeing inches come off. So I know that there's progress, but am I seeing pounds? No. I'm not. Other than the first week when I lost 5 pounds, which I've come to find out was water weight, even though I had already done that a few weeks back, you apparently lose a lot of water when you're doing keto. So, and you need to replenish that. But so there's a lot of weight loss there. So no, I don't believe that I've had a huge success on the scale. Do I feel better? Absolutely. Do I see inches lost? Yes. Am I exercising? Yes. So I do see positives, but am I seeing pounds and pounds and pounds fall off like other people are? No, I'm really not. But I also watched, I watched this fella on here, and he's like, if you haven't been on this for at minimum 12 weeks, don't even talk to me. So, I really want to give it the full-fledged get into an adapted ketosis state before I make any type of judgment, because I love what I'm doing. Unfortunately, if it doesn't work for me, then at some point in time I'll have to rethink it. But I'm not anywhere near there now because I love this. I love everything about it. I love how I feel. I love that I'm actually eating 3 times a day. I did not do that before. I was terrible at eating. One good meal a day and then snack the rest of the evening. But up until 2 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, coffee. That was really all I had. And so, it has definitely regulated that. I'm starting to get hungry in the mornings. I never got hungry before 1 o'clock. So I do see bunches of positives coming from this. But do I see a bunch of pounds being removed? No, not yet. So I just think it's a journey, and I think we need to really, move ourselves along in that. And then I just want to say another big shout out to Marika. Marika on the move. She's home recovering from her surgery. and doing well, probably doing more than she probably should have, because I think that's the type of person she is. So, just a little shout out to Marika. Hi, Marika. I'm glad you're doing good. Um, okay, couple of things. Off topic. I'll probably come back to this because there's a couple of other things I want to say about that. I'm going to start something that I have noticed through watching these YouTube videos, that a lot of us doing. It's that either we're sleeping with our electronics, they're in the bed next to me, beside me on a table, laying next to me. You never know where they're going to be, but they're around me. Or we're up all hours of the night checking statuses, because I know I've done it, and I know you all are answering me. Maybe not all of you, but a lot of you. So I'm going to encourage us all to take at least a week, if not forever, and drop this having electronics by us. We'll all be here the next day. We'll all be here the next day. And so I think, for me, I'm going to pick like 9 o'clock in the evening, maybe even 8 o'clock in the evening, and spend that time with my husband, and then go to bed with no electronics, and see if I sleep better, because I am up at minimum 4 times a night anyways, because on this ketogenics, I have to go pee. I mean, that's TMI, I know, but I just do. And so what do you do when you get back in bed? You just click it on and see if anybody said anything. Well, no, because then 45 minutes later, you're awake then. So I'm going to remove them completely from the room. Anywhere near me, they're going to be gone. So who's with me? If you want to do that with me, I challenge you from today, Tuesday, which is August 18th, 2015, until next Tuesday, which would be the 25th, Tuesday, August 25th, which I know incorporates a whole weekend. It was nobody. 90% of the time when my phone rings here, well, not 90, but 75% of the time when my phone rings here, it is a marketing call or a hang up, and it drives me crazy. Anyways, so who's with me? You can do it a whole week, 8 o'clock at night, drop the electronics. We'll all be here the next day. Let's see if we can get some good rest, and let's just see where we can go with that. Okay. Last couple of things is I have a couple of new people that I have just found this past week, last few days actually. Really want to just give a little bit of a shout out to, and say, I'm watching you, and then maybe you all can find, something that, a new person for you. One of the gals is doing Weight Watchers, and her name is Shelby Altman. Altman, and she's a young gal, cute little thing, but she's doing Weight Watchers, and I've been watching her this past week or so. Well, no, it hasn't even been a week, maybe 4 or 5 days. So there's Shelby, and then the other one that I just found last night was my very first time. I've really only watched one video, and which is what made me think to do this, and her name is Claire Wolfe. Wolfe, and she's doing keto. And I just have to say that the first video that I was introduced to of hers was her talking about just her first week of keto, and getting ready for surgery. And that was really all she said, was getting ready for surgery. So this is why we don't assume. I assumed she meant, the sleeve, gastric bypass, something of that nature. No. I mean, that's not at all what her surgery is about. And she's keto, full-fledged, still, and the video that I watched was back in March, back in March, because I just typed in keto diet on the search bar just to kind of see what came up. She was number one. And so I watched it, and, we judge, even not maliciously, but in our head, we judge situations. And boy, was I wrong. She's not doing gastric anything. So I was like, oh, she'd be a good one to get in touch with, Marika. Well, that's not what she's doing. So we shouldn't judge people. Let's watch them. Let's watch all their videos, get to know them before we prejudge a situation, because bless her little heart, it is not about that. I mean, it's, she has some internal reasons that she has to have some surgery, and she probably already has. I haven't watched all her videos. Last thing, and we'll go, is who watches The Walking Dead? I do. I've never missed an episode. I know that does not sound like me, but we are a big Walking Dead family. And I just want to let all of you know that if you watch it and you haven't been paying attention because we're out of season, there's a new show starting Sunday night. It's kind of like, it's the same apocalyptic episode that's going on, but it's more of a dated, I don't know. I really don't know much about it, but it starts Sunday. So pay attention. If you watch The Walking Dead, there's a new spin-off from it that is starting this Sunday night. And so I just had to share that because, Gina likes the walkers. Just saying, Gina likes the walkers. Okay, that's it for Talking with Gina on Tuesday.